Welcome back to Refined. I'm Gart Swanson. Well, it's time for another kitchen transformation that will have you smiling. A local couple was fed up with their cabinet space, so they decided to call on our friends at ShelfGenie. I was able to relate to their story, and I think you will too. Say hello to Sreejita and Abhishek. They just love their new home, just not the inside of their dysfunctional cabinets.
We like the kitchen cabinets like from the outside, but when we opened the shelves up, they were really deep, especially the pantry. There were like, I think, 3 or 4 shelves, but they were very deep, and I'm a little shorter in height, so for me I could just see myself getting lost and not being able to grab onto things or find things.
Well, I would have to be the one running down every time she needed to reach in. So for me, yes, it's the same issue, even though I can reach in.
Both were frustrated, so they called ShelfGenie for some kitchen therapy, and they went to town transforming their cabinet space.
We did just a little bit of everything that ShelfGenie does, so it was a really cool project. We did the trash pull-out, we did a Lazy Susan, we did rail replacements, which is not always the most common. We did under the cooktop spices, we did cutouts underneath the stove for gas lines, pantry, which we do quite often, and then also a dedicated space for flat item storage.
They did it all, but first they needed a game plan. And that started with Michael measuring everything where changes would happen.
Super important for this tape, especially in a cabinet like this where we have a very specific item that needs to fit in here, and our installers can get it down to measure everything to the nearest millimeter. So when we're considering that vertical placement, it's going to brush right up against.
Then with all the measurements, Michael built a 3D virtual kitchen.
Okay, here's the corner Lazy Susan that you really like.
Wow, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted.
And then when we go over to the pantry, you'll see up top, we've got those slopes that you really like.
See, that's a game changer.
Once the components were built, ShelfGenie installed the pullouts in less than a day. ShelfGenie also paid critical attention to the rails that connect to the drawers.
Many times we come across old style drawers that really either the hardware has worn out or the rails don't come out full extension. So it's one of those next level things that we can do as a company. As long as the box is perfectly fine, people can repurpose that, which I'm all about, and then just put those new rails on there.
Today, both love their kitchen so much so, it's tough to pick a favorite space.
Well, I like the Lazy Susan.
Well, I like the sloped pullouts.
No, the Lazy Susan is a lot better.
No, the sloped pullouts have saved me from running down the stairs every day.
The Lazy Susan is what I like.
Sloped pullouts is it.
No, Lazy Susan.
Sloped pullouts.
There's really nothing that we can't do. We will do all the cutouts that we need to. We can slope pullouts, which are really cool. I mean, a lot of times it's just what their imagination is, and we can see if we can match it.
All right, guys, I know there's one pullout you can both agree on that it's your favorite, and it's this spice drawer that they fit in here. Look at how organized this is.
Yeah, this is great for us. It works
We
great.
just love it. It's perfect.
ShelfGenie's really changed your life here in the kitchen, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. Every day we feel the impact. It's great.
Yeah.
We love ShelfGenie, especially the Lazy Susan.
The Lazy Susan. ShelfGenie is offering a free professional design consultation and free installation for the first 15 callers right now. Call the number there on your screen, 206-929-4954 to take advantage of this special offer. There's also more information at shelfgenie.com/Seattle Refined.